Hey everyone, welcome to FavsChat. Today I will explain the first episode of the K-drama Can This Love Be Translated? So let's start. Episode 1 of Can This Love Be Translated opens on the final day of filming a reality show starring South Korean actress Cha Moo-hee and popular Japanese actor Hiro. The two meet at a breathtaking outdoor location surrounded by sweeping views and calm natural beauty. Because they don't share a common language, their entire conversation is relayed to a professional interpreter, Ju Ho-jin, who is translating for them from an off-site location. As filming winds down, Moo-hee and Hiro take a moment to quietly enjoy the scenery. The atmosphere feels gentle and intimate, heightened by the sense that this may be their last moment together on the show. Suddenly, Hiro breaks the silence with a heartfelt comment. He tells Moo-hee that the reason the scenery felt so beautiful to him wasn't because of the view itself, but because she was standing there with him. Hearing this, Ho-jin freezes. The words catch him completely off guard, and for a moment he is unable to translate at all. The emotional weight of Hiro's statement clearly affects him. Hiro then says something else and asks Ho-jin to translate again, but this time there are no subtitles to clarify what was actually said. Instead, Ho-jin delivers a striking line of his own. "I need Cha Moo-hee to know that I adore her." The moment lingers, raising an important question. Were those truly Hiro's words, or did they come from Ho-jin's own heart? From there, the drama shifts back in time to April, 1 year earlier, revealing how these three lives first became connected. At that time, Ho-jin is living in Japan, working as a translator for a South Korean novelist named Mr. Kim. During a casual conversation, Mr. Kim mentions upcoming projects, and Ho-jin reveals that he will soon be traveling to Spain for work. After finishing his duty for the day, Ho-jin heads out, and by coincidence boards the very same train as Cha Moo-hee. Fate continues to push them together. Both of them end up at a small ramen shop called Momo-chan Ramen, a cozy local place filled with quiet chatter and the comforting smell of food. Ho-jin sits beside Moo-hee and notices her struggling to communicate with the staff using a translation app on her phone. When she realizes he is South Korean too, she is clearly relieved. But before they can properly speak, chaos erupts. A young boy from an Italian family suddenly suffers a severe allergic reaction. Thankfully, Ho-jin speaks Italian, and without hesitation, he steps in to help. He communicates with the family, calls for assistance, and ensures the child is rushed safely into an ambulance. When Ho-jin returns to the ramen shop, he finds that Moo-hee has been watching his belongings. Grateful, she asks him for another favor. She needs help interpreting a conversation with the restaurant owner. But soon, it becomes clear that she didn't come here just for food. Moo-hee is there to confront her ex-boyfriend Eugene, a chef who works at the restaurant. He left her unexpectedly and is now involved with someone else from his workplace. Though Ho-jin is hesitant, he agrees to translate. What Moo-hee learns shocks her. Eugene's current girlfriend is an older woman named Eiko, and she is already 7 months pregnant. The revelation cuts even deeper when Moo-hee realizes that Eugene ended their relationship only 3 months ago. Devastated and overwhelmed, Moo-hee storms out of the restaurant. Moments later, Eiko stops Hojin and asks him to pass along a message. She explains that the baby isn't Eugene's, it belongs to her ex-husband. She also says that if Moo-hee can change Eugene's hurt, she is willing to step aside and let him go. Moo-hee immediately wants to return and confront them again, but Hojin refuses, saying he doesn't want to be dragged into her emotional chaos. Still, Moo-hee insists that everything she is doing is for love. Moved by her desperation, Hojin reluctantly agrees to help once more. Back inside, Moo-hee asks Eiko whether Eugene spent time with her during the weeks he would mysteriously disappear. Eiko admits that he did. Moo-hee angrily claims that Eugene is treating Eiko like a charity case, though Hojin chooses not to translate that particular remark. Instead, Eiko shares her own perspective. She and Eugene had been together since his student days, but he eventually fell in love with Moo-hee, a woman abandoned by her family. Eiko accuses Moo-hee of using her sadness and vulnerability to keep Eugene close. The words hit hard. Moo-hee begins to cry but quietly asks Hojin not to let Eiko see her tears. Hojin gently pulls her into a hug, shielding her as she breaks down. To end the situation, he lies to Eiko, claiming he and Moo-hee are simply travelers who stopped by out of politeness. They leave the restaurant and say an awkward goodbye, seemingly parting ways for good. But moments later, Moo-hee comes running back. She has accidentally taken Hojin's phone. Soon after, Hojin receives a call from the Italian boy's mother. She thanks him deeply for saving her son and offers him a dining reservation as a gift. Hojin invites Moo-hee to join him, and after a brief hesitation, she agrees. With hours to spare before dinner, the two decide to spend the day together. They explore the city, talk, and slowly grow more comfortable with each other. Hojin learns that Moo-hee is an actress, talented but not yet famous. Later, they visit a quiet island where Hojin opens up about a woman named Ji-seon, his first love. He explains that he once visited the island with her and has returned now because it's her birthday. He wanted to see how much he still missed her and admits that a simple misunderstanding is what drove them apart. As evening approaches, they search for a restaurant and jokingly make a bet about which direction it's in. If Moo-hee guesses correctly, Hojin must follow her on Instagram. But before the bet ends, Hojin receives a call from Na Jin-suk, Ji-seon's current boyfriend. Jin-suk explains they have had a fight and that Ji-seon's Instagram shows she's in Japan. Realizing she is likely at the island observatory, Hojin panics. Encouraged by Moo-hee, he runs there as fast as he can, but just as he arrives, Jin-suk calls again. Sometime later, Moo-hee finally catches her big break, landing the lead role in a zombie movie. During filming, a conflict breaks out between the director and a stunt performer. To keep production moving, Moo-hee bravely volunteers to perform the dangerous stunt herself. The scene initially goes perfectly, but at the very last second, the safety cables snap and she plummets to the ground. Moo-hee wakes up months later in a hospital bed, having been in a coma. During her absence, the film The Quiet Woman and her character Do-rami have become a worldwide sensation. As Moo-hee slowly processes what happened, Ho-jin sees the same news elsewhere, silently witnessing how her life, and perhaps his own, has changed forever. If you like my explanation of the first episode of this series, then please let me know in the comments below. And please subscribe to my channel for the explanation of the upcoming episodes. I will be back again with the explanation of the second episode. See you soon.